There's a particular strategy that you can employ to help banks start paying you hundreds to potentially thousands of dollars a year, at the same time opening up tons of lending opportunities with easier credit card approvals, auto loan approvals, mortgages, etc., all wrapped in one strategy. It's either something you've heard about, you're sleeping on, or something you may not have heard about that you need to open your eyes to. I'm going to cover it in this video. Before you get into this content, I'd like for you to know who you're getting this information from. My name is James Phillips. I'm a career banker and financial services professional, 13 plus years of experience at the time of this recording in banking and financial services. I have an active mortgage loan originator's license in my state, active life insurance license, active FINRA investment license. I'm also small business certified, helping small businesses from their inception to 6, 7, and 8 figures in revenue with banking, cash flow management, and lending on a daily basis. I'm helping consumers who are starting out or working class, sometimes working poor, all the way up to 6, 7, and occasionally 8 figures in net worth. So you're getting this information from somebody who's knee deep in the finance space, in the banking space, as well as somebody who's taken their own financials from negative net worth territory and FICO scores of 515 or lower, all the way up to 6 figures plus in net worth at the time of this recording and growing, as well as FICO scores 780 plus at the time of this recording across the board. So you're getting this information with somebody from hands-on experience as well as industry level experience. So what is that particular, tool or tactic or strategy that can get banks to start paying you real money? And if you scale it out, you can get multiple banks to pay you throughout the year. It can open up a ton of lending opportunities. That's going to be side hustles. Not only particularly side hustles, but side hustles that have a particular form of deposit. And that's ACH direct deposit. One of my favorite content creators on YouTube, I'm going to kind of drop his channel and his information down below, is at The Credit Cousin. This is one of his favorite topics to cover on his channel. And that's going to be side hustles and using that to expand your finances and expand your banking relationships. So the reason that this is such a benefit is because banks love when you pull in income streams. And when you pull in different income streams on a regular basis, what ends up happening is, especially when it comes from a verifiable source like ACH deposit, banks start to see financial stability from you. And what they end up doing when they're making their offers for new clients and they're looking to expand their books is they're looking for stable individuals that can bank with them not only now, but in the long term. So they set those bonuses around your financial stability. And the number one thing that they want, if you read the fine print on every single one of the bonuses that banks offer for you to bank with them, almost all of them require a direct deposit. It does not matter the financial institution. They always go to direct deposit. Why are those same bonus offers not, deposit this much money, deposit $1,000, $2,000 and get this bonus on a personal side? No, it's always direct deposit. It's always a direct deposit. Even if it's $250, $500, it doesn't matter. It's always a direct deposit when it comes to bonus offers for banks. And I want to get in deeper on why this is a thing. That form of income is the most verified and vetted way for banks to know that you're making legitimate money. And when you have verifiable income, there's so much you can accomplish in the banking and financial services space, the lending space, and in the system as a whole. ACH direct deposit is a verified payroll form. They know when you're getting paid through that metric that it's coming from a verified system. It's not coming from, cash or some kind of check or Zelle or Venmo. These unverified, don't know who the back end source is, don't know how legitimate or stable it is, don't know if it's authentic or not, at a time where banks are most concerned about fraud. If you do your research, banks see the biggest threat to their business and their line of work in their industry as fraud. And ACH direct deposit is one of the most stable, legitimate ways for your money to come into a bank. This is one of the 2 reasons why banks love when you set this up, and they literally will pay you to do so. And those bonus offers are usually 2 to 3 month offers. So basically what it means is you have to have set that checking account up with that financial institution and have that direct deposit coming in. And within 60 to 90 days of doing that, they'll often pay you hundreds of dollars per financial institution. If you look at it from the quarterly basis, what that basically means is you can do this across at least 4 institutions with 1 direct deposit, setting up quality relationship banking setups, as well as getting paid to do so, doing in nothing extra really, and opening up great lending opportunities with that institution because of the way you're going into that banking relationship. So you have 4 different times a year per direct deposit if you decide to do that legwork, where you can earn $300, $400, $500 per institution in a year, tax-free, by setting up direct deposits at these different institutions. And there's hundreds of them making this offer in case you're curious. So if you have more than 1 direct deposit, this is where the side hustle thing comes in. When you have a side hustle, a verified one, a verified income source from one, like, gig work, food delivery, Uber, etc. These different opportunities that are out here. When you have that coming in, that is going to allow you to have your primary direct deposit from your job, and then you have a secondary direct deposit that hopefully you don't need that money for much. You can now play with the opportunity, the leverage of that excess income source by putting it into these institutions directly, having them pay you those bonus offers, removing it and moving it to the next institution. You don't have to close this other relationship. You want to maintain it because the relationship banking is now in place where you're becoming bankable with that institution. That's one of my 4 major pillars to financial success in this economic system is being bankable. When you set up a legitimate account, you've been identified, verified, and now you're showing you're bankable by putting an income source, even if it's just hundreds of dollars a month. It doesn't have to be much. A few $100, $500 or more is plenty for a financial institution to feel that you're stable, legitimate, and that you have a legitimate income source. And you can take this and migrate it from one institution to the next. And this is literally something you can make thousands of dollars a year doing. The lending side of this opportunity is, as I've already hinted at, relationship banking is a real thing. When you set up a legitimate checking account that has a legitimate income source, ACH direct deposit, and then you turn around and have some decent spending going through that account, which is something else banks entice you to do. This is gonna open a door for them to see your financial behavior. And financial behavior is all that's really lent upon. Once you demonstrate that I'm a legitimate individual, I have a legitimate income source, and I have legitimate expenses, the bank is going to see that, and over time, the first thing they're going to want to do is put a credit card in your hand, multiple credit cards in your hand, give you auto loan offers and other loan offers. This is when you're opening up. Once that bank is starting to show you that they're willing to lend to you, the sky's the limit, as I always say, because at this point in time, you can play the financial system to your benefit. You just have to be smart enough to use those lending opportunities, credit card opportunities to your financial advantage and not your financial detriment. But that is one of those key components that some of us in the finance space have been trying to introduce to many of you. Some of you listen and take advantage of it. I want you to comment down below and let me know if you've already taken advantage of these bonus account offers and how much money you've made from them and how easy it has been for you to set up and the relationship banking components you've benefited. But some of you have not taken advantage of this and you're taking it for granted. And I'm telling you, there's almost no easier way other than maybe credit card sign-up bonuses to make hundreds to potentially thousands of dollars tax-free from banks just by setting up basic banking relationships and then turning around and taking advantage of the great lending opportunities, credit card approvals, credit card limit increase opportunities that will come behind that same foundational structure. So I wanted to cover that in a little bit more depth and touch on that because going into the economic cycle that we're going into and the one that we're in right now, excess income and leveraging your existing tool set on your finances is essential right now. Having one income stream, 2 income streams where you're putting your back into it is one thing. Leveraging that same income and making that money make more money for you by just moving around from one bank to the next and then opening up financial opportunities for lending that can be profitable for you if you're smart is something that takes not a ton of competency to do, but can pay you great dividends in your finances, putting extra money in your pocket and allowing you to scale up your spending, fight inflation, as I've talked about in other videos, through credit card arbitrage and branching out into other lending opportunities that can help you make money, really get your hand on real assets like real estate and business ownership.
So it's not enough to just discuss this strategy of leveraging your direct deposits to gain additional income, tax-free income at the time of this recording from banks while setting up great banking relationships that can lead to tremendous lending opportunities. I wanted to go over a relatively short but impactful list of the best banking offers at the time of this recording. We're going to just quickly name the institution, what they're offering, the stipulations, and then just a general overview of the type of services they offer that can become of value for you over the relationship as you establish it. So the very first one for the August 2024 best banking bonuses is going to be Chase Bank with their private client offering. Chase Bank, as we know, is a full-scale financial institution. They're going to be offering consumer, small business. They're going to be offered a plethora of mortgage loan options, private client, private wealth. I mean, it goes all the way up the ladder. In this particular case, for their private client offering, up to a $3,000 bonus, basically you have to transfer at least $250,000 of your money or securities outside of the bank within Chase within 45 days to qualify for the offer. I believe this offer scales up, so it's $1,000 in deposits between $150,000 and $250,000, up to $2,000 in a bonus for deposits from $250,000 to $499,000. And $300,000 if you deposit $500,000 or more. So this is an opportunity for you to get the interest rates that you can get if you're moving over deposits into one of their CDs or some of their other money market products on top of the bonus. So a great opportunity to earn with Chase Bank. The next up is going to be Citibank, up to $1,500 on a bonus. Checking, their offer is going to be $500 to $1,500. Pending when you open your checking account, you must qualify for the bonus and fund the account to deposits within 45 days on this one. Making a minimum deposit of $30,000 and maintaining a minimum balance can earn you $500. Making a minimum deposit of $200,000 and maintaining the minimum balance can earn you $1,500. So this is an opportunity for you to get some quick cash flow. Yet again, another premier financial institution. Citibank is pretty large itself and has a robust lineup for business, consumer, and those who have any type of private client or private wealth needs are also going to be able to get serviced by Citibank. The next one is going to be Huntington National Bank with an up to $600 offer. So this one is going to be $400 for opening a Perks checking account and making cumulative deposits of at least $1,000 within 90 days of account opening. Up to $600 on this one for opening a Platinum Perks checking account and moving at least $25,000 in cumulative deposits within 90 days. So this one's going to be state specific, but this is another great financial institution. They're based out of Columbus, Ohio, and they have a with bank rating, which is going to be about 4.2 out of 5 stars. Not too bad. BMO, up to $500 from BMO. So that means you open the checking account, you're eligible to earn a $350 to $500 bonus. Opening a Smart Advantage checking account, relationship checking account, or a Smart Money checking account. A $350 bonus applies to the Smart Advantage checking account and requires a minimum direct deposit, by the way, $4,000 within 90 days. So that means a cumulative, again, direct deposit, not just you dropping cash in, of $4,000 over 90 days gets you $350. $350 in the Smart Money checking account with a minimum $4,000 required in certain direct deposits in 90 days again. $500 bonus for the relationship checking. Check out that terminology. Relationship checking, having a total of $7,500 in direct deposits in 90 days. So this means it has to be a direct deposit, bank payroll, pension, Social Security, or other government benefits. As I mentioned in another segment of this video, it's the preferred deposit method for all banks. PNC Bank, this is one that I've started a relationship with in the last 6 to 9 months. It's not in my immediate region, but I see the value of this financial institution for its consumer and small business lending capabilities. So I've started to work my way in. I just made some deposits into a savings account with them. They're giving up to a $400 reward bonus right now, $400 by opening a virtual wallet with Performance Select, qualifying direct deposits of $5,000. A $200 bonus, virtual wallet Performance Spin with direct deposits of $2,000. A $100 bonus if you do the same virtual wallet, qualifying direct deposits of at least $500. So an opportunity to get nearly 10-20% return on your direct deposits with PNC. Axios Bank, this one's up to $500 in bonuses. If you're new to Axios Bank, they are a completely virtual institution. They're making some noise as far as a new institution. If you're into online banking only and don't need or don't see the value, or you have a different setup and don't have a massive need for physical branches, Axios is making a lot of noise right now. So the Axios banking checking customers can earn $500 by making direct deposits of at least $1,500 each month into a new rewards checking account for 6 months straight. That's not bad. You'll need to open a rewards checking account using an RC500 promotional code, etc. You'll need to maintain a balance of $3,000 or more of funds from outside of Axios banks within 30 days of your account opening date. You'll need to continue to have $3,000 or more via direct deposit for 6 months in the rewards checking. So a pretty hefty requirement on that one. But again, if you're in position for it, it's a nice bonus. Wells Fargo, we're all familiar, not all a favorite, but it is a familiar one for us. It's $300 bonus on Wells Fargo right now. So you need to open a Wells Fargo everyday checking account through Wells Fargo's website, providing a certain code. You need to have a direct deposit of at least $1,000 in your account within 90 calendar days. Deposit at least $25 into the new account for funding it. SoFi Bank, another one that's kind of been making some noise, is one of those newer fintech virtual institutions. They have up to $300 bonus. Opening a checking and savings account, direct deposit to earn your bonus. The amount you total qualifying direct deposit during the bank's 25-day evaluation period, which starts after SoFi receives a direct deposit, will determine the bonus amount according to SoFi's bank website. A direct deposit between $1,000 and $5,000 $5,000 earns $50. A direct deposit of $5,000 or more earns $300. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily as worth it on this one for the $1,000 to $4,999. It's just to earn $50 per se. But if you're doing a $5,000 direct deposit, or you have the ability to do that and you can get $300, and again, this is just money that you can afford to move over for a few months, then it might not be a bad offer for you. So Chase Bank makes the list again with a $300 or $100 bonus. The $300 is a new total checking account with a direct deposit of at least $500 within 90 days. The qualifying, so you basically can't have a relationship with Chase Bank in the last 180 days. To qualify, you can earn $100, open a new Chase college checking account. So any of you that happen to be in the age bracket of 17 to 24 in college and don't already bank with Chase, you got an opportunity to get $100 there. And again, $300 on their standard total checking account with a direct deposit of $500 or more. Fifth Third Bank, $250 bonus. So this one is going to be, you open their momentum checking or preferred checking and make a direct deposit of at least $2,000 in 90 days. M&T, up to $200 bonus. You can earn $200 for opening any personal checking account at M&T. You have to have a qualifying direct deposit of $500 or more within 90 days. Bank of America, another juggernaut, $200 bonus. This one is going to be for checking customers. They have a long list of, eliminators, but this is also going to be a qualifying direct deposit of $2,000 or more within 90 days. Key Bank, another sleeper. It's a $100 annual bonus. You can earn an annual bonus of $100 by opening a Key Select checking account and having direct deposits of $60,000 or more go into your account. The bank will be tracking that $60,000 requirement. If you meet it, they're going to give you an annual $100. So this is one that's going to perpetually pay you if you make enough money to have a direct deposit of $60,000 or more in a year go into the account with Key Bank. So every single one of these institutions, minus a couple of these virtual fintech companies, are full-scale institutions that these relationships can go a really long way, and they're giving you a really sweet intro to starting these relationships. This is what I'm talking about when I say that this is one of those strategies that goes beyond regular basic banking. This is an opportunity to create a side income with not a ton of work if you already have the qualifying metrics, which is at least one or more direct deposits that you can afford to move around from institution to institution. Most of these requirements are only 90 to 180 days, and you can move your money back to wherever it makes the most sense for you. But as I went down that list, I didn't tally it up penny for penny, but we're talking thousands of dollars a year that can be earned in bonuses. Again, more importantly, while establishing very powerful banking relationships with quality institutions. And direct deposit is same qualification to get those bonuses. Is going to be that same feature that they're going to be looking for when they're looking to underwrite you for credit card offers, pre-approvals for auto loan offers, etc. They're going to love to see direct deposits. So this is going to go a long way for you.
So I want you to comment down below as I stated. If you've already taken advantage of bonus opportunities, I want you to comment it down below and let me know the success you've had, some of the institutions you've done it with, how easy it's been for you, your time frames in doing so. I want you to also comment down below if this is new to you or something you've heard about but you haven't taken advantage of it, and comment and let me know why you haven't yet, what the hiccup is or the concern. Or are you just being complacent? Comment down below and let me know. Let me know the benefits you've experienced from relationship banking from these same bonus opportunities, or let me know if you plan on taking advantage of these lending opportunities from relationship banking from the same structure, strategy, system. So comment down below. I want you to continue to support this channel by commenting, sharing, and subscribing so this channel can keep supporting and investing in you. To all my pioneers, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome in. I want each of you to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon.